Hey y'all, Decker Housley with Giving Away the Farm. In this week's video segment, we're going to talk about road frontage. How important is road frontage and does it matter to you? We're going to keep this talk kind of brief. We're going to try to keep it at a 5,000 foot view. We could definitely get bogged down in the details with road frontage. But in a nutshell, road frontage is important whether you're a residential buyer of a single family home, whether you're looking at some commercial property, you're looking at a big piece of property to subdivide, or if you're looking for future investment potential with any type of piece of property, road frontage is important. Road frontage matters in zoning. So within a municipality, there will be zoning requirements for how much linear feet of road frontage is required for what the end purpose of the piece of property is. So that's one that we should consider. The burden cost of that road frontage for your ingress and egress, and for the overall appeal of the property. So when I look at a piece of property and I start at the road with clients, we look at that road frontage. How attractive is it? What potential is there? If it's not attractive today, could we make it attractive? Does it have the framework? Does it have the bone, so to speak, for that to become something beautiful? And then the ingress and egress of ease of feasibility to get in and off the property, whether that again is for a single family home, for a commercial, large multi-unit subdivision, regardless of what the end use is, ingress and egress is always important. So that brings you to the thought of long-term hold, future equity in the property. Road frontage to me is critical there, because if you are speculating on a growth development area further out from your urban zones right now, obviously you're shooting for more road frontage than you would be able to attain in an area closer to that already designated urban growth zone. So you want to shoot for a piece of property that gives you as much flexibility as possible, because again, going into the zoning is going to tell you what you can and can't do on that property. And then under those burden costs, and often overlooked, and I'm personally challenged with it, several projects we're doing and folks we're working with, is when you work with your surveyor, your engineers to develop your site plan and the feasibility of the property, there are costs associated with how we are going to track this property up, how we are going to cut a road into that property, how are we going to cut multiple roads into that property, what makes the most sense for subdivision. All that starts at road frontage. I know that seems crazy, but it really does. And especially in areas where there is a high rate of growth like we're experiencing here in Middle Tennessee, specifically in the Nashville and Franklin markets, they are very sensitive to high density developments. They're very sensitive to sticking to the zoning rules that are on the books and not giving variances to folks. There's no incentive right now. So it's important that you understand that. So that's where we'll touch briefly on the final point. And the final point is, it is up to you to do your own due diligence. You can work with professionals to help guide you through that due diligence, but to take the word of a property owner or a seller's agent, despite what work they may have, it still falls on you to go ahead and be smart about this, and to break down the opportunity, break down the piece of property, and fully understand what you're getting yourself into. So with that, there are so many resources. Your local zoning office, they're always happy to help. It's always great to know a surveyor or to find a surveyor, request some time, offer to pay for that time. Their services are extremely valuable right now, so it's always it's good to compensate folks. Engineering firms, depending upon, again, the scope of what you're doing, and also your builder. So you want to establish that relationship with your builder. If you're looking at a piece of property to build a single family home, it's important to talk to that builder, because that builder hopefully has a lot of experience with, well, this looks like this is going to be tough, or no, this looks great, or this is what the hurdles that we may run into. And that way you've got an idea of some of those costs associated with that property. So with all that being said, love to chat further on this. If you ever have any questions, feel free to contact us at Farmer Dickey or at DRH Land on Instagram. Contact info is in the profile. Look forward to hearing from y'all. Have a great day.